Yo, what's going on, Aries? It's your boy Prodigy, and I'm here with a general collective reading for your sign, the first fire sign of the zodiac cycle. If your birthday is between March 21st and April 20th, then you, my lovely friend, are a Aries. I always say that. A Aries. It's in Aries. Let's get into the significant numbers. This is a general collective reading, so take whatever resonates for you and leave behind whatever does not resonate for you for another Aries. All right. We got the number 74. Okay, shout out to 74. My Aries born in 1974. Hey, if you were born in 1974. But the number 7 and 4, I see reflections within this number. You're doing some deep reflection, soul work, probably spiritual. Is bringing you back into stability. You could really be experiencing some sort of assessment, or you're receiving some sort of divine knowledge, I feel like, that's helping you with your planning and forward motion. Also, if your birthday is April 4th or April 7th, shout out to you. Comment below in the comment section when your birthday is, Aries. I'm actually Aries rising, so my rising sign is Aries. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. I'm sending a lot of positive love and vibes towards everyone here watching. If you are Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, I think that's a good enough shuffle. All right, clear, accurate messages for the sign of Aries, Spirit. Thank you. Be bold and make the first move, and it showed up in reverse. Be bold and make the first move. There's something that you're not being bold about that you could be having a really hard time doing, Aries here. I feel like your pride could be in the way. Full moon in Leo, don't let your pride get in the way. That could be what's blocking you from making the first move, because you might feel like, oh, hell no, I ain't about to make the first move. They need to make the first move, you know? But be bold right now. I feel like Spirit wants you to be bold, and you be the initiator. Literally, you're the first sign of the zodiac cycle. You are a fire sign, and just like fire is ignited, you know, just ignite it. Ignite the flame, and you'll be surprised to how bright the future is about to be for you. Okay, you're really close to achieving your goal. I love that for you. You're super close to achieving your goal, but I feel like you got to make the first move, and don't let your pride get in the way. Your hard work is paying off, and you might not even realize it. So open your eyes right now. Open your eyes to your greatness. Do some deep reflection in your life. Have faith. Look how far you've made it. You made it this far in your life. Why do you think you're not going to make it even further? You're really close to your goal. And I know sometimes things get really challenging, and we really want to give up right when we are so close to achieving our goal. So be very careful, my lovely Aries, right now. I want you to just, move forward with this decision. Be bold. Make the first move. Don't let your pride get in the way and block you from opportunities just because you feel like, your ego is getting in the way and being like, they need to come to you first. If it's something that you truly want, be bold and make the first move. Now, maybe it's not something that you really want. Only you know. But whatever it is that you are seeking, you are so close to achieving it. You just got to be bold and make the first move. Now, look, the sun is up in reverse. Now, that's that dark energy. That's that lackluster energy. Somebody that's all talk. It could be like all talk, but no, really nothing to back it up. This sun is like really just a gloomier time. It's just like a lack of success. Yeah. Unrealistic. This card says gray days block out the warm rays as you are finding it difficult to stay positive and upbeat. You've recently experienced some unfortunate events that have set you back from your goals. Skies are currently clouded with uncertainty, leaving you to feel gloomy and drained. Never fear. These setbacks are temporary. If you set your mind to turning your luck around, it won't be easy, but push through and eventually the fog will clear up. On the other hand, the sun reverse may also indicate that you are overly optimistic and are painting over lackluster scenarios with colors that do not exist in the paint palette. Your exuberance is borderline delusional, and you could use a reality check to get yourself back down to earth. Shine light on the truth. So yeah, definitely want to be careful that you're not being too optimistic, but don't let setbacks from the past, I feel like, cloud your judgment here and shine bright. Like Queen of Wands, see, this is you. This is definitely Aries energy. This is the Queen of Wands. It's like when I see that Queen of Wands, you could be, oh, mm. I feel like you might have some really high standards that you could be expecting from people, but are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do them? Are you willing to meet the same standards that you have for others? Also, I feel like it could be somebody's son acting up. Somebody's son, like somebody in your life is just doing a lot. Uh-oh, see, look, Seven of Swords, holding back. This is all about not being honest. This is a dishonest move. Somebody is withholding some sort of information, some sort of truth, running away from the truth, not letting the truth be come to light. Look, that's why the sun is here too. There's something that it could be like somebody being shady too. I feel like somebody could be really shady around you. This is the Seven of Swords energy, so this could be a Aquarius around you, possibly. Be careful though. They could be withholding some sort of secrets from you, but this also could just be you ultimately dealing with some sort of embarrassing secrets, and it could be blocking your confidence. Something about you in the past that you might be trying to hide from revealing to people. That's what I see with that sword behind. It's like some thoughts that you may not be expressing, or you might just be trying to lay low, like you just don't want to take it there. Queen of Cups, yeah, this is about you expressing your emotions and being loving and compassionate. Be true though. I feel like emotionally, in order to get past this, like in order to really achieve the goals that you want to achieve, you can't be withholding information, because guess what? You can't be withholding. You don't want to be lying to people, or let alone yourself. Also, I feel here that this could be because you had some sort of material loss, and this is mentally keeping you from moving forward truthfully. It's like you could be trying to like withhold some information because you want to fit into a certain social class or status. But let's see what else is showing up here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse is like giving up at the last stand. I told you, it's like you're really close to achieving your goal. This is not the time to give up. This is the brand new. You need to have this beginner's mind state. Look at the Fool, living life on the edge. It's like you want to be careful, you want to be mindful, but you also don't want the past to hold you back. The thing about the Fool, especially when it's upright, is just like it's a really trusting energy. It's an innocence. It's a purity in this. It's a faith in what's pure. You trust the divine. You trust life to bring you what it is that you are asking for, what you are striving towards. But you want to be mindful, though, that you're not walking off of a cliff. You want to be mindful. You want to learn. You want to be mindful of what you have been through from the past, but you don't want that to hold you back. You see what I'm saying? You still got to be able to trust and believe that your dreams and goals are going to still come to fruition. This Nine of Wands is like something that you've been working towards for a very long time. And you could just really be wanting to give up on it. But this is not the time to give up. Never is really the time to give up on yourself ever. But like you can always take a break because you might be feeling a little claustrophobic. And this Nine of Wands in reverse could also speak to some sort of resentment. So make peace with your fears so that you can move forward towards your big dreams. Because there could be something that you're afraid of. You could feel like I don't know, there's a lot of responsibilities. Like, you might feel like you don't want to commit to all of these responsibilities or what is necessary in order to receive this brand new start for you, this new life, this goal, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, it could be dimming your spirits. This lack of truth, this lack of light being shined, especially with the sun in reverse. This cloudy time is making you feel like you can feel like you got a dark cloud over your head, and it's just like draining you. This King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, oh, we got the Six of Wands in reverse. This is like a fall from grace. Somebody who was of a certain status, somebody who had the spotlight position who could have fell out of it. Or you might be afraid that you will fall out of it. Things might not be victorious for you, especially if you're not being honest with yourself. If you're not being honest with yourself or other people, that will come to light. That will be an obstacle that you have to face later on in the future. So be very mindful of that, of how you are showing up and how you are even trying to rise to victory. Like, what are you doing? Are you being honest as you rise to victory, as you approach these situations, right? These are the things to ask yourself that you might be afraid to ask yourself, or you just might have been overlooking. This is about being a dictator. The King of Wands, this could be a Sagittarius in your life, a father figure, possibly. Or a Leo. It could be a fire sign, father. It could be you too, just with this very masculine type energy where it's like you want to dictate everything, you want to dominate over things. And this is a very dominating, powerful energy of force, being very controlling and aggressive. This is an aggressive behavior. Someone that you really cannot control. Like, you can't control this type of, it's hard to control this energy. It could be a lot of manipulation tied coming from this person, or in the future, because this is like more future type energy. I'm feeling like as you approach, as you move forward, that might be something that you have to stand for. That might be an obstacle in the way that you have to overcome other people's manipulation tactics upon you, that people that want to dominate you and take over. Like, no, but you're close to like achieving whatever goals it is. If this is what's been happening, if this is what's been blocking you, just look at the bigger picture and see that maintaining healthy relationships is also a part of your vision. So yeah, remove yourself from anybody who might be a toxic force to you. Let's get some more clarity for my lovely Aries. Underneath the sun, we got the Four of Swords. So this is about resting and rejuvenation after a battle, after a tough time. Get you some sleep. You also might be feeling depressed too, I feel, with that Four of Swords. You might just be wanting to get a lot of rest or something. You might be drained, like I said, energetically. With the sun not showing up for you, like in upright, it's like a lack of vitality. But look, ooh, we got the Wheel of Fortune moving you forward after this resting period. It's like you do want to get some rest, though, if you've been feeling like overly optimistic or like so fired up, so that you can make this move, so that you can be bold enough to make this move. You got to charge yourself up. You need to be recharged. That's what I feel. The Four of Swords is telling me that there's a need for you to recharge, because the sun, like, your energy is drained because of some sort of loss. There is some sort of loss or some sort of mentality that you have blocking you from feeling, is making you feel a little inadequate. Like, you're not adequate enough. Like, you're not even bold enough to make this move. It doesn't even have to be because you are being arrogant. It's not about that all the time. It's just like, I really feel here it could be you're just not coming as you are. You feel like you can't come as you are for whatever reason, but the Wheel of Fortune is here to let you know that luck is on your side, moving you forward. The cycles of life, we must go through the cycles, and now this is the upward cycle for you, moving forward, progression. This could also be a car, traveling. This could be representing you traveling, getting out more interacting with the world around you and being honest, expressing how you truly feel, sharing your thoughts with others. That also brings a lot of good fortune to you when you can help other people and connect with others. Now, look, the Ten of Cups is definitely a good sign that this is emotional contentment and prosperity coming your way. This is what's tied to your goal. It's a lot of work, though. It's a lot of work and a lot of internal work that must be done, too, with this Two of Cups in reverse. This Nine of Wands energy and followed by the King of Wands really makes me feel like, Aries, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius father figure or husband that you're dealing with. And you're seeking some sort of emotional contentment, family, some sort of family connection. This is like definitely a family connection, but I see the imbalance here with the lack of love. It could be people not really compatible. You may or may not be compatible with this person like you really thought or like you really want to be. So, yeah, I feel like this person could be smothering you too. Like, this could also be a depressed person. This doesn't have to be somebody who is just irate, domineering, and rude. It could be somebody who is really low in their spirits, especially with the sun showing up in reverse. I feel like when I was saying it could be somebody's son that you come across. This is why you need to charge up your own energy and get in alignment with your own fortune and be honest with yourself and be true and release yourself from any negative thoughts or mentalities that's holding you back from being your true authentic self, so that you could attract this family life and not feel so resentful for people that you might attract in the future if you don't get your own energy in alignment, or people that you are just still holding on to. Because think about it like this: once you change your energy, other people have to change their energy to be a match to you, or else you're just going to move on and you're going to be okay as long as your energy is in alignment. Now, if you still have an energetic tie to this person or connection to where you are not willing to take sacrifices and make the best decisions for yourself, that's something that you have to, some deep internal work that needs to be done. I want to see what's showing up underneath this King of Wands energy. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Soul's Journey deck. Okay, Two of Wands. See, I knew it. That's crazy. Underneath the King of Wands, we got the Two of Wands. This is a lack of planning. This person might not be inspired enough to plan and move forward with you. There's a lack of advancement here going on. It's like this person, you can really love them. You might really love this person. You might have a really deep emotional connection, but are they willing to give you what you are giving them? This is about reciprocated love. Is the love reciprocal? That's what I need to know. Is the financial burden, like the financial responsibility, reciprocal? Is the value reciprocal? Do they value you as much as you value them? And I do feel like there might be a strong no to this, but only you know. And I'm never here to tell anybody what to do with their life. This is just how the cards are showing up, and I got to read them, how they come up. There could be some sort of doubts with this person. They might limit you. You might feel like they are limiting. Or you might even feel limited too. You might be stuck in your comfort zone with this person, with this Sagittarius, Aries, or this other fire sign that you might be dealing with. Or like I said, a father figure, a father figure, somebody who you don't believe in, you don't doubt. Like, say for example, you've been trying to build a connection with your father or your dad or grandfather or a mature male in your life, somebody that you was dating in the past, from the past, or somebody that's even new in the future. I feel like you don't want to let these energies block you. If you do have a fire sign that you come across in the near future, heavy on the Sagittarius, pay attention to this. Pay attention to if they make you doubt yourself. Pay attention to how limited their view is on life, how stuck they are in their comfort zone, because you have some goals that you're trying to achieve and you can't allow people to get in the way of that. You don't want people to smother you, make you feel claustrophobic and tied and bound to relationships that ain't serving you or that's not helping you flourish to the best of your abilities, my lovely Aries. Now let's see what the 3 Souls Journey cards are showing up, and then we're going to end the read. But yeah, like I just feel like it's time for you to lighten up. There's some sort of progression that you're trying to make forward with, like in terms of your family life and your connections, like overcoming. I feel like you are really trying to overcome some sort of emotional generational emotional patterns, especially with the 10 of cups showing up underneath the 9 of wands. I think that's why you could be feeling like resentful of other people that could be in your family that ain't trying to move along with you. But you got to be bold to make the first move. But surrender. Listen, be bold to make the first move for the type of energy that you want to be around you and your family, right? So this is about surrendering and releasing the need to have control. Like, you don't have to have control over other people. And also you don't have to have control over the way that other people perceive you. This is about surrendering. Um, oh yeah, let go of that guilt. If you are holding on to some sort of guilt, I feel like you could just be feeling guilty about something in the past. Like it's something that happened to you in the past that you are still holding on to, and you feel like you need to control that situation. You need to be aware, or you're just too afraid to move forward. It's like, just surrender, release the need to control anything. That's just the best way for me to put it. Just release the need to control. You don't have to have control over anything that's not you. Just make sure that you are controlling your own energy and your own vibe. So surrender to the divine by following your own will and not what other people might be doing so much. Coming out of indecision, I see indecision in reverse. Using your intuition right now, listening to how you feel emotionally is super important towards you approaching your goals, and what decisions to make, because a lot of the times we have a hard time choosing. Like, I don't know what decision to make. I just don't know. You got to ask yourself what makes you feel best right now. Give yourself two options of two things that you could choose between, and see how each of those make you feel. Whatever one makes you feel more relief, or whatever one brings you less tension, is the decision you should probably most likely go with. And be empathetic. Pay attention to other people in the situation and see it from other people's perspectives. Because if you have been, like I said, working on family emotional patterns and trying to make a better life for your family and trying to get over the generational curses or whatever, if that's your goal, right? Then you have to make the decision to pay attention to how you feel, and listening to your intuition is what's going to help you make the right decisions. Okay, doubt in reverse. So I feel like either you're coming out of doubt, or there's still some sort of doubt here. You need to release the need to know all the answers, because that's what's keeping you in your comfort zone. The fact that you are doubting that you are close. I feel like you could really be feeling like you might not even realize that you're doubting yourself. I feel like you might feel like, no, I'm doing all I can. Pay attention to how aggressive you are approaching forward, moving forward with people, or pay attention to other people who might be trying to make you doubt yourself too. Right? Because just because you don't have all the answers to whatever the goal is that you're trying to achieve, other people could try to put your fire, create a spark out, and make you doubt yourself. Don't let it happen. Be firm and strong in your own knowing of yourself, right? And be humorous and choose to move forward with a lighter perspective. That's what humor is all about. Your life could be a life of light, joy, laughter, and peace. And you are going to achieve your goals. So there's no question about that at all. 7-4, I see 7 and 4. So within 4 to 7 weeks, expect a drastic change. If you continue to apply the information that was given to you in this reading, I know that you can do it. And I really do appreciate you all for coming. Give this video a comment, a like, and subscribe if you really feel the need to. I really do appreciate y'all so much. Peace, love, and prosperity.